Yo, man, what's going on? It's your boy Roddy. We back again for another review of the Week 17 NFL season. It's your boy Rique. It's your boy David. It's your boy Mark. And then we got another new guest joining us. You've seen him on Twitter Spaces with us. You've seen him, you know what I'm saying, just walking around Boston if you live in Boston. You know what I'm saying? He prides himself on being a Patriots fan before Brady. Back when, you know what I'm saying, you could walk in Gillette Stadium and, you know what I'm saying, play kicker if you really wanted to. Our boy Jude, man. What's up, Jude? How you doing today, bro?
Hey, you already know what it is. Coming here to teach these young boys something, you know.
What's going on, man?
Welcome. My Zoe stand up.
Yeah, man. We had to bring Jude in because he's seen more of the game than us. He's seen the evolution of what we're seeing now. You know what I'm saying? And he's also very knowledgeable, not only about his Patriots, but about the whole league. So we definitely gonna, be interested to see what he got to say today. But I guess, I don't know. I mean, Reek said we got to start with a Zach Wilson rant. So I guess I'll just open up and start with it.
Go ahead, man.
Anybody who watched that game, and Drew's gonna be mad at me, but he played better than Tom Brady, bro. He did.
Yeah, he did.
And if we're talking about the entirety of the game, he played better than Tom. I liked his performance. He's fitting throws in the tight windows. He's making good decisions. He's finishing drives, which is another good thing. So,
keep going.
Hey, man,
keep going.
Kid looks good. Now, I mean, look, obviously Trevor's out there throwing 700 picks a week. So obviously he's tainted this race. And, Matt kind of fell off a little bit as, they started playing a little better team season going on and whatever. But, this second half of the season, bro, or ever since Zach has came back from injury, I really felt like he's been performing the best out of rookie quarterbacks. So I gotta give the Jets some due. I mean, maybe they deserve it because they never get it. I don't really know, man. But y'all go ahead, man. I'm sick of even.
Go ahead, man. Talk your shit, man.
All right, look, this why let me break it down for people who don't know, right? So it started off, it was hate out the door because he's white from BYU. So they're already like, who is this dude anyway? Nobody liked late boomers and dudes out of nowhere. That's one. Two, he went ahead of Justin. So that really made people upset, dog. Don't forget, Trey went ahead of Justin too, but whatever.
Right.
Went ahead of Justin. Then he became a Jet. Then he had a good preseason in camp and so on and all that. So people was like, what's going on here? And week 1 was rough, whatever. Week 2 was historically bad. You know what I'm saying? Threw 4 picks and all that. After that game, he got wrote off, bro. Like, he was labeled the spoiled dude who can't do this, can't do that. And you know what I'm saying? Turned into a thing like, it got to the point where I think we played, he got hurt, bro. We played the Bengals.
New England. Oh, you talking about after the injury?
Yeah, and the Dolphins. And Mike White played and played the Bills. Mike White played in the first Bengals game. Had a great game, historic game. They put his jersey in Canton. Like, that's a true story, bro. Like,
let the timeline tell it.
Too. Someone in this chat did that too.
Somebody in this.
I'm gonna get to my boy, but
okay, yeah.
It's bad because he was making like check down passes that was just breaking loose for 50 and this and that, and we won. But they turned it into this thing where I was seeing tweets like, man, I don't know, man. If Zach get healthy, you let Mike White struggle until Zach is fully like, what? Like, the 5th round, 26-year-old journeyman should get the benefit of the doubt. He should be the dude that Zach has to learn what to do from. Like, it was a nasty era. Then Mike White played the Bills, was terrible. And immediately, like, okay, my bad, Zach. Sorry, come back. Like, I just couldn't believe people really telling me, like, yo, Reek, you not impressed that Mike White can throw checkdowns? Like, Zach Wilson had easily, in my opinion, had the best arm talent in the draft. And people convinced themselves he didn't know how to throw swing passes, bro. Like, come on, man. We gotta be Dr. Phil here. So he comes back. His first game back, he throws a pick on like a shovel pass that was neither here nor there, miscommunication, whatever. He went viral, bro. Like, going viral for picks. That's when you know it, like you in that realm of like slander is gonna be slander. When you going viral for interceptions on a shovel pass, like come on, man. So I'm like, all right, bet. Then as the week goes by, like bodies dropping, but he keep getting better. Then we play the Saints. Bodies dread, they kill us, but no picks or anything though. They kill us though. Are we sure Jets can draft Matt Corral next year? Are we sure they shouldn't go get Kenny Pickett? Like, what?
Nasty business, man. That was
like,
nasty.
come on, bro. So that's when I knew. That's when I really, really knew. Like, all right, bro, this way deeper than just. You feel what I'm saying?
It's deeper than rap, yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's not just don't like him as a QB. They legit want to see failure. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, that happened. Then we play the Jags, and the whole world got to see him outplay Trevor, missing half the team. It just keep getting more impressive. Like because people can say, you know, Justin got Najee, Tua and them don't have a line. This guy don't got that. But when every week Zach look better and better, when everybody keep dropping dead, that's when it's like, okay, never mind. This dude really, really can ball out.
You got the goods.
He really can hoop. Then we play the Bucks, and it's 3 starting receivers gone. Running back 1 concussed. Left tackle gone. Right tackle gone. The second left tackle leave. Like, yo, and he's balling, bro. Like, even my ceiling for him is crazy high, but even I was like, okay, that's kind of, you know what I'm saying? We missing 9 starters on offense. He should not be able, like, if he have a bad game, I don't be that bad.
Yeah.
He got to the point where, like, he dropping back. He's like, no. Oh, 15-yard strike. Oh, 20-yard. Like, he crazy, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, and then it changed the whole scheme because if he can ball, well, I want him to show progress anyway. I said rookie years for rookie QBs just trace. I don't really care about them too much because they teams suck anyway. So, but if every week, bro, he keeps showing that he can do any throw and so on with nothing. That all you have to, like, you 100% buy y'all in, bro. That's why the Dolphins haven't gave Tua all the weapons and all that yet, because they know he's not the guy for that. So why waste draft capital on 2 tight ends and 2, you know what I'm saying, this and that? He's not the guy. So like, I don't know, bro. 3 weeks ago, people were saying he should be out the league. Now if I tweet he's the best QB in the draft this year, with even Mac numbers being elite for a rookie, people don't blink no more. So like it's crazy to watch the heel turn, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Matt clearly having a better year than all the rookie QBs, so I don't got to even do none of that. But if we saying who's been the second best QB, it's been Zach, bro. I don't want to hear about that Davis Mills stuff either, because you know we got brains, bro. We know what it is when other teams don't care about you. We know how that works, bro. You know what I'm saying? Justin Body, hopefully he can play this last game. He got broken ribs still. And then Trevor is in hell, but I don't know, bro. I wanted Zach in the draft from Jump Street, but some of the stuff he can do is like, all right, like, and then he spoke the other day, like, you know what? It's the thing when people were saying, like, man, you went to BYU. How you gonna throw in the league against elite athletes? And he said that, like, he was struggling at first because he ain't never played this many fast plays in his life, bro. Like, you playing fucking Shaq Thompson week 1, then you played Belichick week 2, then you saw a big banjo week 3. Like, that ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't never saw that before playing no Idaho. Like, so I don't know, bro. I don't know. But a lot of y'all owe rent, though. And I'm here to collect because a lot of people lied about my son, man. You know what I'm saying? They really told me, should we draft Kenny Pickett, though, bro? Like, that was different. But, yeah, that's all. I'm done. Oh, wait, also, and this dude on here named Mark, who was just fan lower than me, and he sold stock. And don't let him tell you he didn't sell stock. He got nervous and he jumped shit, man. But I let him come back aboard, though.
Through my 20 years of fandom, man, we've been good probably twice, man. That's all I wanted from my team, man, is to win, man. And whoever's playing quarterback, regardless of who's playing quarterback, Zach Wilson or Mike White, you know, I just want wins on the board, man. So that was my little take on it, though. But I'm obviously back on the Zach train.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all because I get where you're coming from, but it's like Jude would tell you, bro. Like, the talent was never the issue. The issue was the other stuff. So it was going to need time and all that. Like, people who expected him to come in and be Herbert and them, like, that was never going to happen, bro. Like, he can get up there with them, but it was never going to happen in the first 2 games, dog. Like, that, you seeing, that's why, shout out my boy Darius on Twitter. He was saying, I told him, Justin Fields not ready to start in the NFL, right? And he got mad. He like, oh, but Zach is, huh? I'm like, no, him and Trevor not ready, bro. But they had no choice. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Like Trevor can't be on the backup for who they backup right now in Jacksonville. Do they have backup?
I couldn't even tell you, bro. To be honest,
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head right now.
Yeah, like none of these rookie QBs. Not saying they're like Trey Lance, but none of them were ready to start, bro. Even Mac, in my opinion, wasn't ready to start. But it's all about they didn't have no choice, dog. Like you feel what I'm saying? And Mac was the most ready to start because at the least he know what's going on before it. You know what I'm saying? His QB mind is sharp. So at the least, if Mac Jones wasn't ready to play right now, he knew what was happening quicker than Zach and Trevor and them. You know what I'm saying? But you seeing it now, bro. We 3 months into the season and Mac looked like Tannehill already. I'm like, man, he already like he can win a playoff game. Trevor, he's struggling with numbers and all that, but you can clearly see like if any team on earth but the Jags had him, he was getting Rookie of the Year. Zach looked crazy. Every throw he make is dumb. And then Fields was starting to like every drive Fields had and then 7. So it's like, I don't know, this draft crazy, bro. And then Trey Lance's first game this year, he just threw for almost 300 yards, 2 TDs, and he won. Like, I don't know. Like,
I think this draft is going to be. It might turn out to be one of the best in recent memory with how all of these guys are like looking in terms of potential and what I've seen on the field. When going into the season, I knew Trevor was gonna have to start. I knew Zach Wilson was gonna have to start, and I knew Mac Jones was gonna have to start. But I think the difference between Mac Jones and the difference compared to Trevor or Zach Wilson is Mac, I knew going into the season that Mac needed to figure out what he can do, and Trevor and Zach need to figure out what they can't do. When you're like a top tier athlete, your top tier arm talent, a lot of what you're doing at the college level is you have the ability to be late on things and be a little bit sloppy or take chances because you have the athletic ability to do so. And the big difference at the NFL level is there's just some things that you cannot get away with. And for them, I knew going into the season that was something that they would have to figure out. For Mac, it was figuring out what he could do, especially early in the season. There was just throws that he wasn't taking. He was taking checkdowns because I don't think he trusted his arm to fit the ball into some of those windows. And as the season progressed, you saw him pushing the ball down the field more. So he's been a little bit more dynamic. I don't ever think he'll be especially dynamic. I think he's going to be kind of a death by 1,000 cuts kind of quarterback, but that's just his growing process. So the only way you're going to figure that out is being on the field. You're not going to learn any of that type of stuff carrying a clipboard. That's just physical things where you got to try it out and see what works. Zach, I like it. I thought he was talented coming out the draft. There's still some things there that he needs to like work on, but he's a rookie, so like that's something like to expect. I do worry about the infrastructure there. The Jets. It's still tough for me to really put a finger on whether or not I think Zach is going to hit with that organization over time, because who knows? And Trevor, he's just surrounded by a dumpster fire, and he's pressing, trying to make plays because he's kind of like the only guy in the room worth anything. It's like a sad state of affairs. So we'll see, man. I if I was a Jets fan, I would be happy with some of the progress that I've seen from Zach Wilson.
Absolutely.
And some of the plays he's been making. It definitely is incumbent upon that organization to really like refine him a bit more and get him more fundamentally sound, where you can marry that playmaking to that foundation, and you can get a great quarterback.
You make a good point with the whole, you gotta try shit out to see how it works. I remember even in training camp, or maybe it was like the rookie mini camps, like I remember Zach had like a crazy day where he threw like 8 picks or something in one day. And I remember the reporters were like trying to roast him, like, is something wrong? And he's like, look, man, I'm just trying to figure out like what I can get away with, and like I'm gonna do it here in training camp because I can't do this shit when the games start, and it's just funny because I think Rique had said, right, it's like you saw Herbert, you saw Mahomes and all these people, right? People think like rookie quarterbacks should look like that, like that's the norm, and it's like, nah, man, like they're the exception. Like almost all the quarterbacks this year you've seen, or some of them have you seen gotten better, and that's you gotta give them time, man. That they're rookies, like they're still learning. It's like they'll be straight.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The thing is, though, the reason why it's so impressive, bruh, like, bro, he just outplayed Tom Brady with his whole offense dead, son.
That's a fact.
Like, bruh, like we don't have one player on the roster who can win a 50-50 ball, dog. Like, Mac Jones is finna have. If he plays week 18, he finna have what? Maybe like a 25-12 ratio. His best receiver is Kendrick Bourne, bro. Like, that's not regular stuff for a rookie, dude. Like, I get he got Belichick and all that, but come on, bro. Like, he has 2 50-point wins this year. Like, that's not like a fluke, bro. Like, they hoopers. But that's why I had this draft class, the QBs being historic, because all of them were elite in college, bro. They weren't just like flashes. Like I think all 4 of them or 5 of them was in the Heisman talks. Like, that's not something that just happened. You know what I'm saying? And they won in school too. Like, they went to big bowl games, won big games. Like, I don't know. What's best player on the team, period. That's what I'm getting at. Like, there was the best player on their team, and there wasn't no debate about that, bro. Well, unless you like Smitty.
That's true. That actually is very true, because they would, I would say, especially out of like the first rounders, there was nobody who really like came out of nowhere, because Trey Lance, I knew about him the year before this season. All of them were like on the radar. So
Zach Rise probably was surprising, like him going 2, but all of them, like the whole world going into 2020, knew who the top QBs was, and they all dominated that year, bro. Except for Trey, he didn't play. Mac almost won the Heisman. Zach was on the table for it. Trevor went to the what's his name, and Fields won the whole thing. So it's like, I don't know what else I need to see, kid. Like, it's just a different level of hooping, bro. Like, I don't know. It's just a different level of success. Like, make your brain forget about what Big Ben and them was later. None of them were as good as a rookie, dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
0, bro. Right. Like, Mac Jones 4 might be Matt Ryan. Then what? Like, that's crazy. Like, in a great world, you know what I'm saying? But that's not, like, none of them, you can't tell me none of them look like they're going to be like Tua, and I bet nobody in this draft, bro. Put it that way. And the first round, at least. Tua.
Yeah.
No, at all. He's not betting anybody in his first round. He went 6th. Like, no.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. We're going to see, though. I mean, year 2 is going to be important for him, too. I think we're going to see a lot in year 2. A lot of these guys going to get different situations, like, completely. So I'm definitely interested to see that. But to keep this pushing, I definitely want to get to some of the games that happened in week 17. I mean, I guess we can start with just saying, like, the Chiefs are done. Like, they're scrubs. They lost to the Bengals, so they're not going to make the Super Bowl anymore. They're a bad team. Tyreek Hill is trash. He's slow now. Travis Kelce can't catch. He's going to start dating white women. Like, what else do we have to say about the Chiefs that's bad now that they lost?
Let me say this, right? One, it was a bad matchup for him. Those Bengals weapons are ridiculous. Also, too, they were on a 7-8 game win streak. I'm not sure. Okay,
7,
I think they needed an L to kind of remind them to get ready for this playoff push. But I'm not off the Chiefs one bit. The Bengals just came out. They needed a win to clinch the division. I like how they responded back, down 2 touchdowns, man. But they played a good team, and the Bengals bounced back.
I think they got exposed.
Really?
Primarily. Like,
but we all knew that defense was one of the weaker spots of the team.
That's true.
Because that's not what they've been saying lately.
But
we said it last week when we had our conversation. We went over that where I was like, I don't know, that defense is overrated, and I've been on Twitter, I've been in the spaces saying that, and the Chiefs fans have been trying to come for me.
It's different than that, because, bro, this is honest fact, bro. When they went up 21-7, I'm like, the Bengals are not losing this game to them, bro. That shouldn't be a thing. Like, at no point, it was 28-14, all momentum, all that, and I never was like, like, good game, Chiefs. Like, they don't I don't know why it wore off so quick. But they're not. I forget they was in the Super Bowl last 2 years
Yeah,
actually.
well, I mean, overall, I still do think the Chiefs are the best team in the AFC. Do I think that they're a juggernaut? Absolutely not. So
Right.
going into this game, I thought the Chiefs were going to win the game because the problem with that Chiefs offense is that offensive line. It ain't good, man. I would say they're like bottom 5 in the league.
Chiefs?
That's
Sorry,
interesting.
the Bengals. My bad.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah, that Bengals offensive line is bottom 5 in the league. So I really thought that Chris Jones would be able to get good interior pressure versus that Bengals offensive line and really make things tough for Joe Burrow. But Joe Burrow, that kid is the truth, man.
Slippery, man.
Right now, Joe Burrow is leading the league in completion percentage, over 70%. And he's also leading the league in yards per attempt with 8.9. That boy is destroying the blitz. He's pushing the ball downfield. He's got that good balance of aggression and accuracy. And he's doing it behind the shit offensive line. Like,
hey, Jude, did you know he can't throw deep though? Did you know that?
You want to know? Here's the thing.
And Jamar can't catch. He has a drop issue.
Yeah, I guess so.
Y'all hear about that? Yeah.
The thing with his arm isn't strong. His arm is like average at best. His arm is like Mac. But the thing with when it comes to those kind of QBs is you got to be on time. And Joe Burrow is on time, man. He sees the window. He gets the ball outside.
Say that again, bro. Say that again.
You got to be on time. That's it.
Look,
that's what do.
That play to Jamar.
We watched Joe Burrow in college, bro. We watched him. Forget about anything. We watched him. There's no way you can watch him do what he did. Weapons, all that don't matter. And then say to yourself, on part of that's wrong. No, that's not how you're supposed to view football.
You want to know what's funny? And a lot of people are kind of a dick riding Mac a little bit, or they were up until maybe the past few games. A lot of that's like dropped off a little bit. But Joe Burrow is the quarterback that they think Mac is or was.
Mm-hmm.
He got the arm talent like that, but he's an elite processor. But he's an elite processor. He's aggressive. He's super accurate. I mean, he has mobility that Mac doesn't have, but it's kind of one of those things. This is what I'm talking about when I go in. I kind of criticize Lamar a little bit, but right now, Burrow's playing behind a shit offensive line and he's cooking. Imagine what he could do if he had a great offensive line in front of him.
That's what I'm saying. He's definitely my comeback player of the year.
I want to go somewhere off with Jude just said.
Yeah.
David, know where I'm going with that.
But the last thing I want to say is I'm not going to say for me. I need a bigger body of work to call somebody elite. Because I was just about to go there. I was crowning Dak earlier in the season, and then he just completely fell off. So who knows if and when the other shoe will drop with Joe Burrow? But right now, I mean, he's second in the league in quarterback rating to Aaron Rodgers, man.
I was calling Dak Prescott Black Alex Smith for 3 years, and I gave it up this year. And now
I did. I was, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's injured or whatever it is, but Joe Burrows is cooking, man. Almost 5,000 yards passing, 34 TDs.
The Chiefs, I think I definitely still have them making the Super Bowl, but I mean, I don't look at them like I have in the years past. Like, exactly like you, Rick. I remember I was looking through the scores, and I saw Bengals down 2 scores, and on Twitter, everyone's like, "Oh, this is why they don't belong. The Bengals are this and this."
Yeah, that was so corny. Wait till the clock go.
I was like, when y'all usually when I see scores, I'm like, "Oh, damn, they're down by 2 scores," and I was like, "Oh, they're down by 2 scores." That power that the Chiefs had just for being the Chiefs, that shit gone. Like, they can be beat. It's not like years past, nah, man, they got an easy ride to the Super Bowl. It's not like that anymore, man.
I don't got them making it no more, bro. I did.
Hey, look, bro. The Bengals ran the same play 5 times on the last drive, bro. It was literally Jamar, run a streak. I'm a throwback shoulder.
Yeah,
they're not even gonna see it coming.
They
should, but they're not.
Hold on, real quick on that.
Look, on that, right? Suspect, man.
The whole thing with the refs gave them the win, blah blah. That shit was so fucking corny, man. The Bengals got down to the 1 yard line. You're gonna complain about the refs made them lose the game. Like, Were there
That's what I
questionable calls?
told you.
Yeah, there's questionable calls like
They converted a 3rd and 27, bro.
27, man. Nah, man.
That's what I was telling the Chiefs fans. I'm like, bro, did you not see them boys run the same play like 4 or 5 times
Wait,
on that
also,
last
if
drive?
the refs did cheat, let's say they did, cool, it would have been overtime.
Right. It doesn't mean that they would have won anyway.
We also talk about. We also
score,
just
man.
throw this out there, right? So right now, I think so. Joe Burrow again. He leads the league in like yards per attempt with 8.9. I believe he was at like 11.1 yards per attempt for that game. Do you know how absurd that is?
It's a first down on every throw.
Yo, God, bro.
He cooked that defense.
First down on every throw.
Yeah,
bro, people tried to overthink him too, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, he was the best receiver in the draft the year CD and them came out. He was best in the draft the year. Who was last season? Not this season, but last season.
Elijah and all them, right? Elijah.
No, who was before CD receivers?
That was 2019.
Terry and them.
That was a Terry DK. Yeah.
DK and them. He's better than them. Like, yo, don't. That's why, like, when this Stingley stuff, don't overthink it, bro. Don't hurt your brain. Man.
It's the same exact thing as the Jamar. He didn't play.
When dudes can start as a freshman, when this dudes who can start in the NFL when they're a freshman, don't overthink it. Unless it's a running back or something like that, but don't overthink it, bro.
A freshman in the SEC too. A freshman in the SEC, it's like, bro.
If you're able to cook as a freshman, as a true freshman in the SEC, automatic stamp.
Bro, CD Lamb. He said that was the best guy I ever played in my life. And then people was like, this Sauce guy, who I love Sauce now, but it's like, bro, no, stop. Don't pick anyone else. Don't worry about none of that.
Don't overthink it.
Just trust what you see, bro. Like, yeah, people don't want to be smart guys. Like the Jettis Rieger stuff. Why the fuck? And Ayuk and all that. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, just
there was no way you watched Justin Jefferson. Even I heard people say, "Oh, I thought he was a slot guy." So he fucking had almost 2K yards in the slot in college. It's like, you don't think he could have? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
You want to know what I did? I did want him for the Patriots. I thought he was a slot guy too, but I wanted him for the Patriots anyway. But it's become like very clear the reason why he was in the slot was because Jamar put him there because Jamar's that nice.
Right.
and then he went to the slot because the year before he was outside. He had a good year, but just not the best because the system. They changed it up to the spread.
Yeah, and because what's his name on the other
Terrace,
side?
Terrace couldn't play slot.
He can't. Terrace Marshall, right?
So so Jettis,
he can't play in the slot.
Exactly. So Jettis bit the bullet. That shit. You're not an LSU fan, Jude. So I get that. But for people who was really like glued in watching, you should have knew that, bro. You should have knew he was not slot. Like you don't do what you don't do what he did at 6'1", 202, running a 4.4 and be like, nah, slot. That don't even sound like that. So say that out loud right now. That sounds like something that's possible, bro. Only can play in the slot.
And that's kind of what we were talking about earlier today, right? Like what Jude said about the whole once he gets an offensive line, like, you know what we were talking about earlier today, man, with the whole wide receiver versus line, like
let them know so we know what they pick.
So I was talking to Rique earlier today, right? We were just kind of talking with Brick, and we're like,
Shout out Brick.
Well, yeah, shout out Brick. What would mean more to you guys, right? If you're building your team, would you want like a great left tackle, or would you want like the wide receiver, like a Jamar? If you had to pick one, like drafting what we said, like drafting like top 5 or top 10 or some shit.
A Jamar or a Wirfs
or Slater, yeah, like one of them.
Yeah, to start your team off.
You said Jamar or Slater? Do I have my QB?
A top left.
Yeah, you got a quarterback.
You got a quarterback.
Oh, give me the receiver.
I'm taking a position player.
Give me the receiver.
I'm taking the skill guy, kid.
For sure.
Because look, I keep saying this.
The same thing, dude. Wide receiver.
People
tackle, right?
With Burrow, bro. But this is Burrow. Burrow tore his knee up 3 different places, bro. And he came back and nothing happened.
Yeah.
That's from Jamar Chase, kid.
Guys, I understand exactly where you're coming from. I really do.
Talk to him, Jude.
But for me, Doug, it's about scarcity, Doug. Tackles are fucking hard to come by. They are hard.
For sure.
They are hard. The simple, Doug. Every year, not everybody's Jamar Chase. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
But how many first round wide receivers come out every year and they're cooking. They're easier to
that's
get.
what we're talking about.
They're easier to get. If something's more if something's more rare, you go with. If you need to start a team, you go with the rare item because your hit rate on wide receivers is just going to be better.
Exactly.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And you
And
can
this
still
is a
get
special
Hoopers in the
case.
second and third rounds nowadays. And that's kind of how the conversation had started because, you
Doug,
know,
real quick though, how many elite tackles do you know that were not drafted in the first round? Answer me that. How many?
There's none. There's none.
Like Bakhtiari?
elite.
That's about it, dog.
Yeah.
He went first round.
Yeah, he
No,
went first round.
Bakhtiari, I thought
No,
Bakhtiari was like second or
He
third.
was just late. I think he went 29th, no?
I'll check. But how many elite tackles do you know that are drafted that aren't in the first, dog?
Right.
All of them are.
And that's kind of how the conversation had started, right? Because we were like, you know, do you think that like drafting, like seeing the production of Chase so quick, like do you think
No, he was fourth round, dog.
But yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Bakhtiari?
Bakhtiari is rare.
It's rare,
He's fourth
dog.
round.
It's rare.
Fourth round. And he 2-time All-Pro off that.
yeah,
First
like
team, kid.
so he's like an exception, but like what we were talking about was like, is that going to change how teams start to build? Because it's like, oh, we can take a receiver top 5, or we can take a tackle at top 5, which is usually what they do. Like that's how the conversation had started. And that's what we're going into. You know,
But look where I'm coming from, though, right? We took Makai back in, and we took Vera Tucker this year, and we got Elijah Moore in the second, Mims in the second. Mims, he's a bust. Anyway, though, Elijah cool, he good. He got hurt though. Becton got hurt, whatever. We got the George Fenton dude. He's been a great left tackle for us this year. But it's the difference in it. The only way, in my opinion, bro, I'm going left tackle is if I'm bottom 5. Bro, if I'm who's a battle one, that's not that bad.
That's not that bad.
Like bad, but not like enough to like somebody could get hurt.
Like
Ravens.
Ravens.
Okay.
No, the Dolphins
okay.
or somebody can get hurt.
No,
No.
they get hurt. Yeah, let's say Baltimore, right? They need a line. They got Mark Andrews in them, but it's just okay. No, I got a great comparison for it. Look at the Houston Texans when they had a D-Hop, bro. That's the perfect example of that. Like, the line do suck, but okay, your QB, he gonna stay alive.
Hold on. I don't think because I think you're coming at it from a different angle from where I'm coming from. What I'm talking about is just simply the rarity. It's just like,
oh no, we're on the same page. It's way more receivers.
Because put it like this, Doug. Trent Williams has probably been the best left tackle in football this year, or at least close. Trent Williams was a first round pick in 2010, Doug. Like there were other guys in that draft.
Yeah.
With him,
David
Mills, looking at wide receiver, Demarius Thomas and Des Bryant were in that same draft, and they've been done for years. Years. Like I'm talking, when you get a good, they last for. And another thing too, tackles have better resale value. Because for me, I'm an analytical person. I look at it full spectrum.
Right.
Yeah.
When you get those tackles, when you draft a first round tackle, if you end up in a contract dispute and you need to move them, you can get your draft capital back and then some most of the time, bro.
Yeah, man.
But it's like this though. This is how I really look at it. Left tackles, they keep your QB safe and calm and all that type of shit. The elite receiver take your QB to a whole nother world, son.
I feel you.
They get
I feel you.
confidence.
But I just can't do it, man.
Bro, it's gonna be a forever debate because it's like a lot of people can say, yeah, you can't find the left tackle in the first round and like in the second round, whatever. But I could easily just buy one.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
And you know,
you can, but okay, like we got George Spain, Morgan Moses. They both been top 10 tackles this year. We're
not keeping both. So we about to lose one of them.
But Moses has been a solid. He's been a solid.
Moses has been good.
That's just how that's how it worked. Like,
no, I'm just because let me just put it like this. For instance, Laramie Tunsil, dog. Laramie Tunsil, I've been around like a top 10, sometimes top 5 tackle at times.
No, he's top 3. You can say that.
Yeah, the Dolphins picked him. And then when they ran into contract trouble, they moved him for 2 first rounders.
Yeah, they diamonds for sure.
Like, dog, tackles have crazy value. Like, there is like taking a tackle is more often, unless they just suck, taking a tackle and near the top of the draft in the first round, it's not. There's no losing, dog. Like you do, like even if you use a pick on them, you can't re-sign him to a second deal, you can get the pick back or probably more. It's just how it is. So
It's
for
kind
me,
of like QBs now.
so if you're talking about building a team, if I'm a GM, I'm taking a tackle every fucking time, every time.
Yeah,
I'm not even
I
thinking
feel
about
you.
it. I'm just like, yo, give me that tackle, give it to me.
Nah, I feel you on
but
that.
I can definitely understand it more for specifically talking about a guy like Chase, but just in general, because like you can get solid receivers like every year. You can get them in the second, third round. Like
Dog, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
the
coming
best,
out
the
every
best wide
single year,
receiver,
dog.
the best wide receiver in the NFL went in third round. Terry McLaurin, like dog, you can still get.
All right. Anyway, so
Shut up,
like
man.
we were
I
saying,
knew that was
like
coming. Hey,
we'll just move on
What's
from
the
that
next
topic
game?
I'm
in
like,
general.
Taylor,
Yeah,
What's the next
I was
game?
about to say like who, but bro, let's
Shout
talk
out Terry. I
about
know you're
David's
watching,
other
by the way.
favorite team, man. I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay, I came on this podcast, the audio version, and I said that the Rams are 2 in the NFC. I got the Cowboys 3 because I don't trust them.
Right.
Now, the Rams did not a damn thing
to improve your trust.
any type of confidence in what I just said then. But the Cowboys fucking lost to a team that me and Jude think is low-key frauds.
Can I ask you a question real quick, Roddy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Have y'all been seeing like, yo, okay, we be in spaces, we damn near run them, right? True or false?
Yeah.
All year, Cowboy fans been telling us they're not letting Kellen Moore leave the building no matter what. He the coach next year, right?
He's not leaving. I don't care who offers him.
Every
the job.
time they lose, literally, that's not a no exaggeration. When they lose, man, Kellen Moore, fraud, man. He ain't gonna, he don't know what he's doing, man. Yo, Cowboy fans, jokes, man.
He not using CD right.
You can't argue with those.
Hey, shout
you
out my
can't
boy
argue
Aaron.
with that fan base.
Y'all follow I'm coach. He said he tweeted, what he said? He tweeted, man, Kellen Moore tricked y'all. He don't know how to use CD Lamb. All these other teams get their best player the ball. We don't know how to. Bro, you have Dak Prescott who fumbled the game away. You talking about why Kellen Moore can't get CD Lamb the ball more? Shut up, man. Shut up.
And look, the refs were bad in that game. I want to say that too. Like, just to give the Cowboys fans credit, the refs were bad in the game. But
now, listen, man. Look, I heard a bunch of Cowboys fans, right, complain about that last fumble, right? Oh, this and this. That was a terrible call. Man, if you see that shit in real time, no one on earth is calling that a fumble in real time. No, like, his knee came this close to the ground.
I was saying that too. I agree.
No, like,
I
nah,
definitely
man.
agree.
And they're like, we didn't have any timeouts. We couldn't challenge. That's the fucking rule.
It's easier to say when it's in slow motion.
Right, like, and they're like, we didn't have any timeouts to challenge. That's been the fucking rule since I've been a kid. Like, that's not. Nah, man. Like, it's funny when it doesn't go their way. But
I told y'all a couple weeks ago. I'm like, no, last week. I'm like, man, y'all saying Dak is back. Was he hurt? I was like, oh, he was hurt, bro. He's back. I don't know. What happened?
People keep trying to put it on injury. I don't know if it's injury. I don't know if he doesn't trust the offensive line. I don't know what it is, but
he's just who he is, though, right? He just tricked him for a little while.
It just seemed like the Dak that I saw early in the season who was dealing.
He was Peyton Manning.
Like, dog, it was beautiful to watch.
For that Buccaneers game, dog, he was he walking up to the center whispering what he finna do. He going over there, Tennessee Lamb, enjoyed his touchdown. Man,
dog, I'm watching it because I was critical of him. I was like, when he first came into the league, I'm like, dog, Dak Prescott is a game manager plus, dog.
He was.
You know,
he was black Alex Smith, bro. That's a fact.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's just able to move the ball. He was a guy that if you gave him third and short, he could turn third and short to a first down reliably. He was money because that's all he was. But man, I was watching that Buccaneers game. I'm like, dog, this dude is cooking from the pocket. Like, it's beautiful to watch. Like, because I'm a fan of the game. Like, when people get on me for liking QBs, I'm like, dog, I just love football, dog. And he plays football well. Like, I'm like, yo, I want to see that shit.
Yeah, bro.
So he bamboozled me, I guess, and it just hasn't. The results ever since haven't been great. Zeke ain't himself. People I think that Cowboys offensive line is living off of like past
facts. That shit nowhere near top
really
no
up and down. They ain't moving it like they used to.
No.
And it's kind of like if the defense don't give them a whole bunch of turnovers, they ain't doing much. Like it
Now-
was just disappointing, man. And then top of that, you can't trust McCarthy. Like he wasted that last timeout that they needed, man. Like it was a whole bunch of
Love
things
it.
that rolled up into one.
I love
Now
it.
look, does Diggs get barbecued because everybody's throwing out he's allowed 1,000 yards and that's the most in the league this year. Does he deserve to get fried for that?
Let me
Because
break
he
that.
has
Let
the
me break
picks?
that 1,000 yards down. This
Yeah.
why people like they only want to leave they want. If you want me to believe, bro, Trevon Diggs and his coverage has given him 1,000 yards in 16 games. Cool, man. They count this. Okay, this what they do. If I'm lined up, we cover 2. David run a streak at me. I'm guarding David. And then Mark come underneath for a quick 7 and I make that tackle. They're counting that 7 on me, bro. If you want me to think he's giving up 1,000 for you're dumb. Like, don't be stupid, bro. Also, name one year we've ever saw people Googling how much in a season the corner is giving up.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
That's a good point.
Y'all know I hate Dallas, right, with a passion. But even I can see that Diggs, like, as soon there's a 5-yard completion, they're oh my gosh, that's just
right, exactly.
Like, man,
right.
Black, man. It's like
I've never seen
a corner get roasted so much for getting turnovers what he's supposed to fucking do.
It's one of those things where it's always where it lies. Sometimes usually the truth is somewhere in the middle. Like some people are talking about him being like defensive player of the year. I'm not buying that. But then people talking about like he's like, oh my God, like he's like super like overrated. He just gets cooked all the time. I'm not buying that either. Even if he did give up 1,000 yards, which is possible, that's like 60 yards a game.
This is second year in the league, right?
But
Thank you.
Dude's still learning, man.
Could I see him possibly giving up around 60 yards a game overall? Sure, but a lot of it is just like the aggression, man. It's the aggression.
Right.
And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make plays. Like I understand. I understand. Like this.
It's one of those things, right, where it's like if he had, let's say, half the yardage, no picks. Oh, he doesn't get turnovers. And then it was he's allowed.
It's always something. But that's how you know somebody good though when they nitpick like that.
Let me tell you how short quarterback shelf life is among fans.
Trevon Diggs' ball skills though.
Elite.
Yeah.
That you can call
elite. I agree.
He's the best in the world. Look, let me tell you how short these niggas love you when you're in corner. Forget Stephon Gilmore. Nothing happened to him. They just called him washed because nothing. But last year, Xavier Howard had 10 picks, bro. I told people he's not that guy. Don't let it up. I got cooked. Had 80 quotes on my head, right? Learning the game, all that. This before I was doing the whole letting niggas know I even play corner, all that. We get to this year, barbecue. You don't even hear his name no more. And they moved on. Like, that's it. It was like, oh, my bad. You do suck, man. Marlon Humphrey, y'all know I was saying from the jump, he is not that guy on the outside, bro. Don't fall for that shit. He's not. Barbecue. Throw him away. Like, they don't care, bro. If you say a corner, you're gonna suck. That's why it's like, bro, if he hooping, give him his flowers, bro. Only corner they want to give flowers to is Jalen Ramsey, bro. Let that shit breathe, man.
Even if we're being like real, like even for like the best corners, man, the variance is a lot, man. Like a lot, like that. That best corner crown gets passed around like every year. Like it's really hard to put like one great season on top of another. Like it's rare, man. Like those guys who can do that consistently for years, they're Hall of Famers. Like it's hard to play corner in the National Football League because they want people to score, Doug. It's tough.
Yeah, we not seeing Revis again. We not seeing Ty Law again. We not seeing we're not seeing these dudes, bro. It's just
that era of
wait. Hold on, David. And when we do see him, like we saw last year, Jair, he has own corner.
Yeah.
So what?
So what? Yeah.
There's always gonna be.
Oh, he run cover 2 all the time, bro. What they say? Oh, like Trey White was elite last 3 years. Bro, ain't no receivers in the AFC East. That's so stupid to do, bro. We've never.
But I think Mark had said it. They only do that shit with the elite corners.
That's why
they nitpick.
Like, look at last year. James Bradbury was balling out, bro. He was hooping. Everybody loved him. This year, he been like an average corner at best.
Got cooked by Terry for like 120 yards and 2 touchdowns.
He been average at best this year.
It'll be like it's real funny, Doug. Like a lot of corners they'll have like a year where they're like an A or an A plus.
Yeah.
But then almost always they'll come back to being like
Royce.
they'll be like a B plus kind of a player. And people will be like they suck. I'm like, no, they still look pretty good, dog. It's really hard to be like at your peak for like a long time. It's not that long, man.
Yeah, because it's hard for corners, and if you're not consistently in the top 5 discussions, like if you're not a top 5 corner, you're just a shit corner. Like that's how people view that position. It's weird. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's why
why
I think
it's dumb, though?
Revis was like the best one of his generation.
Oh yeah,
Revis also like played in terms of like his skill, and like he was flawless. He was flawless. The thing that kept him out was he didn't actually stay in shape. That maybe he would have lasted longer in his career, but man, that ain't happening again anytime soon, bro. Like it's gonna get passed around. Like whoever's at the top right now, I'm sure they're probably gonna drop a little bit, and somebody else is gonna rise to the top like next year, and then everyone's gonna be saying like they suck.
One more thing on this. I got a great point. I think why people do this. Tell me if y'all think I'm on the right path. Corner, the only position that people don't want to have short-term memory with. My point right here. Herbert came as a rookie, was a guard, right? Chase is a guard right now. They already in their top 5, whatever talks. Diggs was terrible as a rookie, right?
Yeah, he was.
But now he's hooping. So a lot of people don't like to you know what I'm saying? Like it's like how AJ Brown was like top, let's say like 8 last year. Now he's not. But like they quick to drop y'all, but they don't want to ever admit you really like that. Cause like, bro, right. I remember it was week 7. I ain't gonna say her name, but she cool. But she a Washington fan. She was like, man, this was trash last year. So what? What are you talking about that for you? You got 2 picks in this game. What are you talking about, man? That's not how this works. Jair last year gave up no TDs in the league, and he had the most deflections. All that playoffs was elite. Last year, Jair got cooked by Mark Cooper. It's not last year, nigga. Get it now.
Yes, man.
That's
matter. What I be trying to tell people.
That's the only position that people don't want to like admit. It's okay. You was that last year, not here no more, bro. Like it don't matter.
That's weird.
It's the position where you have to have the shortest memory, dog. It's like you got to play the next play, bro.
Let me ask y'all something. Let me ask y'all something about the team though, because they played Philly on Saturday. You think seeding really matters to them? You think they care what seed they are in the playoffs?
Everybody do, except for the I think everybody does except for Pat. Excuse me. I think they don't care who they play. But I think everybody do. Because hey man, I'm gonna say this, bro. I think the Bucks can easily lose first round, bro. If AB not on the team, dog. Not easily, I won't say that, but they can be upset, bro. I'll put it that way.
I'm with you, Rick. If no Godwin, no AB, and then
no Levante David.
Yeah, and that's what home field. I'm sorry.
No Shaq.
Griffin was out too.
Who?
Yeah.
Shaq Griffin, JPP, Levante David out. No way.
Yeah, Shaq's out for the year, isn't he?
I tweeted this. If the Eagles, if they play the Eagles, bro, and there's no AB, Eagles winning that game, dog. That old line gonna kill them.
And on top of that, we can't rely on Mike Evans to stay healthy for 4 straight games. Same with Brown.
He already banged up. Exactly.
We already know they ticking time bombs, man.
Bro. We see in every sport, bro. When teams win the championship, any sport, and then the next year early they got it's just let it go, bro. It's not gonna happen.
The Philly matchup is gonna be rough for them too because they don't do all that well versus quarterbacks who are mobile.
Yep.
The low key thing for them as of late, they haven't been that great versus the run. They were like lights out elite versus the run. I would say like last year and then early in the season, like teams were saying like, fuck it, we ain't even gonna bother trying to run. We just gonna throw screens.
We smoked them. We Jets who don't even can't run on nobody. Just smoked them, bro.
Yeah.
Like they can't stop. It's just be the van now. Also, we gotta talk about Devin White soon one day. He living off some name.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into
they were running the Jets were running away from Vita Vea the whole game. They were just going away from him.
Bro. Go right at Kevin Mitchell.
We're gonna get deeper into seeding in a minute. Trust me, we're gonna get all into that. But I want to get into real quick. I think the second biggest win, because obviously the Bengals beating the Chiefs was huge.
Right.
Titans, so bro, MVP, by the way.
Oh shit! Look, we might have to talk about that too, nigga. But hold on.
You got no chance.
The Raiders, bro. I don't think nobody is talking about how big that win was.
Yeah, that's
and
them,
I get it. It's the Raiders. We have low expectations, but all this bullshit that's happening with them. They had another player arrested this week. Like,
yes,
for them to win that game. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, for them to be.
Real quick, my boy played for the Raiders right now in the corner. He said that the day before that with the whole when the dude was DUI and all that, they had a coach get drunk and he slept at work though. He slept at the facility or whatever, right? And it was like, oh, thank you. They had like a little not a team meeting, but like a little, this is what you do if the direct stuff. Then the very next day, dog, like,
bro, got caught.
And they caught him he fell asleep on the ramp. So he was trying to go somewhere and drive.
Yeah, and this is my thing, Rique, and you tweeted this this week. You said, why the fuck would they put a football team in Las Vegas, Nevada? Why would you put a football team in a place where you can drink alcohol literally 24 hours a day, bro?
That is the reason, bro. Have some compassion, dog. These dudes take hits every day. All of them they're going to be alcoholics at one point, whatever, or weed, whatever they're going to do. You put them in Vegas, where it's nothing to do out there, but people who don't know Vegas, the whole nightlife, nothing to do out there, but do that. Like, come on,
exactly, and
you
turn up. And
22-year-old black rich dudes. Well, no, I'm to the back. Forget the saying black. You put 22-year-old rich kids in Vegas with no nothing, and say have fun, bro. Just don't like film what you do. Come on, bro.
I mean, shoot, you said you pulling up to the game, bro. You'll see where you go. Like, bro, the Mandalay Bay. The Mandalay Bay is right across the street from the damn stadium, bro. Like, it's right there.
I hear what y'all saying though, but I mean, if they find, because I would really like Rush to go there. I think he'll change the culture a little bit there too. And then they're on the search for a new head coach. So if they get those two things, man.
About Harbaugh, they're talking about bringing Harbaugh
even the culture guy, no nonsense guy. So I think it's a little bit of getting the right people in there too.
Yeah, but like, look, going back to Roddy's original point, like that win on Sunday for them was huge, and I don't think
it was.
Like they creeped up in the playoffs now. It's like, what
they play for them get in the playoffs,
bro. They're the Raiders. We all said they're going to
die if they win.
8-9 or 9-8. That's the Raiders.
Yeah. So I mean, it was a big win. But I mean, damn, that just sucks for the Colts, man. But I mean, I think luckily they're still in control of their of their destiny and stuff. But like, that was a big win for the Raiders.
Let's get to that, David.
Let's get to that.
Let's get to that, David, because I got a stat for y'all last, and y'all probably already seen it, but we can start to jump in.
We're talking about the Colts, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Colts.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Ugh.
The Colts are 0-6 in Jacksonville. They have not won since 2014. That was Andrew Luck year, wasn't it? That he was still playing.
That's gonna change. That's definitely
gonna that's gonna change on Sunday.
They win that game.
Yeah, I feel like they are too.
That Jaguar team is historically bad, bro. Question: Is this Jaguar team right now worse than the Browns that went 0-16 with Deshaun Kaiser?
No.
I
don't think so.
Bro.
No,
Trevor's better than Deshaun Kaiser, bro.
You got a quarterback.
Trevor's better than Deshaun Kaiser. Yeah,
they had some. Yeah,
they had a running back. They had a running back.
Well,
that sucks. How he tore his Achilles. We'll see how healthy he can come back. But yeah, they have a quarterback.
Yeah, definitely.
They got some trade
won a couple
pieces.
games. They won a couple games. It's not the ideal situation.
Rod, about this game though, it is a big game. We all remember the Week 1 Monday night game. Pass rush. It's a home game for Las Vegas. I got the LA winning the game, but I could see how the Raiders front could give the Chargers O-line problems.
Man.
I got Raiders with that, bro. Sorry.
We don't know what Derek Carr we're gonna get. We don't know.
I love Herbert, bro. I love Herbert.
I do too.
But is it because of the Chargers juju, or is it just because you feel like the Raiders better?
We're gonna go in a row. I'm gonna say this: why I got Raiders. One, that Chargers defense sucks. Like, it's terrible, bro. Nothing good about it at all. They already smoked the Raiders first game pretty badly, embarrassing fashion and all that. They already beat them, right? So it's hard to beat a team twice, as we just saw with a couple teams this year. I don't think Has anybody got swept in the division outside of the Jets? Obviously, like we got team.
The Bucks.
Oh yeah, okay. So boom, like that, right? Mm-hmm. So you got that.
Roddy was ready for that.
This Raiders defense is real, bro. The DBs, they real. Like
nice.
When they've lost games, it's been because Carr and them be on some bullshit. But I feel like I don't know. I don't trust Brandon Staley at all anymore. I think something wrong with his brain. I think the Raiders. I think this game is huge because this, in my opinion, this game decided Derek Carr come back next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Does.
If they lose this game, no playoffs. There's no point in bringing him back, bro. There's no point.
I actually think it doesn't matter if they get Harbaugh. I think if they get Harbaugh, I think he's going to bring Derek Carr back. I honestly do.
Yeah, I don't think Harbaugh comes back to the league, bro. I know he has names out there though, but I don't see it.
He's got it too good, bro. I mean, he literally only has to win like once every like 5 or 6 years, maybe beat Ohio State, and then he's good. Like he's okay. So, and you got like Michigan got the money too. Like I wouldn't leave.
But I see it like this: if the Chargers win this game, Herbert should get some MVP talk, bro. Real talk, like.
I disagree with that.
Not good, bro. That team not a playoff team.
Mm-hmm. I disagree with that.
We'll
get to that too.
Conversation.
Yeah. Hey, we'll get to week 18.
Like, so, but the thing is though, like, I got Raiders. I just feel like the chart, like, if you check their schedule this year, go look at one game Herbert wasn't perfect in or close to perfect and they won. Like, it don't happen. Mm-hmm. And I don't think Raiders even gonna let him do that. They're gonna lock up Mike Williams and all that.
I don't think Carr has had a 2-week stretch where he played good. See, that's the thing with me. We don't know what Carr we're gonna get, man.
Yeah,
at all.
But I feel like this: if Carr showed up last week and did that, and he come on late egg this week, then he don't even deserve to be nothing. Like
absolutely, it's the biggest stage right here.
Yeah,
exactly. Go home, literally. Yeah.
Come on, bro. Y'all. But if they make the playoffs, bro. That'd be crazy. They went through hella shit this season.
Yeah.
But they still make the offs. The AFC really is a clown show, like I've been saying. Like, there's no reason they should make the playoffs, dog. Like the Chargers.
David, who you got?
I don't see it, bro. I got Raiders, dog.
Bree got the Raiders. I got the Chargers. Who you got, David?
I got Chargers.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm on Raiders.
The Chargers too.
Yeah.
Help me out, Roddy. Come on, man. Don't leave me hanging, man. Help me,
way
man.
I evaluate this game is, bro.
Right.
The Raiders are gonna run the ball and they're gonna run the ball effectively. The question is, what is Derek Carr gonna be? Exactly that.
Wait, that's my point. Who on the Chargers can even like? Okay, who guarded Hunter Renfrow in this game, dog?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Who's guarding Waller? Like,
you're talking like Zont don't exist.
He's not gonna be. Is he gonna guard Renfrow? He gonna get his jaw broken.
Nah, Derwin James will probably get Waller.
No, I'm saying
James got Waller.
Dante guard Renfrow, he's gonna get his jaw broke. If Derwin, see, that's what, bro. When teams
the only
get their
question with Derwin is health, bro, is whether or not he's on the field. If he's on the field, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
When a team makes your safety have to play man coverage, you lost. That's
not true though, because Derwin consistently like locks up Travis Kelce. Literally, the times where Travis Kelce cooks is when Derwin is not on the field. Both times. Both times.
No. I'm not saying Derwin can't. I'm saying if you make it to where the Chargers, Derwin has to be like damn near corner, you won, bro. Because that's all this shit open now. You can make him a decoy. I don't care. Make Waller a decoy. You got the whole field now. Derwin James' best trade is when he get to roam and cause havoc. If you can make him stick on Waller, running around, chasing him on drag routes, you won that, bro. You won that, boy. Good job.
That shit is over with. But give me Chargers. Give me Chargers by 3. I'm sorry. I can't even I can't even do it with the Raiders. It's too many bad omens, bro. It's too many bad omens. But
I agree.
All right, look, if Raiders win,
so Reek by himself pushes everybody today.
All right, 50 push-ups.
I'm with that, Rick.
50 push-ups on Zoom. We'll do
it. Stop it. No 25-25s, boy.
Hey, but hold on. I I want to talk about one game this past week.
Sorry.
All right, I want to talk about one game. I want to talk about one specific player. Okay, and Jude might know where I'm going with this. Okay, what the fuck is up with Josh Allen, man?
Oh,
hey man, look, I tweeted out he was 8 for 20 at halftime with 80 yards or like 90 yards. Ain't nobody tweet me back, so I was just like, oh, okay.
Hey, you know what happened to Josh Allen?
Swept under the rim,
playoffs around the corner. Playoffs here.
Yeah, he looking over his shoulder. He's like, oh,
now,
it's gonna expose a lot of that.
Look,
that strong arm, he got to look real good till he get cold outside. He ain't tripping.
Look, I've been saying, right? I've been saying that he's a fraud. Not that he's a bad quarterback. Not that he's a bad quarterback, but he's not in that tier that people try and put him in. But hey, but look, I'm gonna leave the floor open for Jude because he's been talking about his guys.
Everyone. Oh, you guys always
wait. Hold on.
Words in my mouth that I never.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you do your rant. Hold on. I want to ask all y'all a question right now, real quick. Have we ever seen this many like head coaching candidates from one year disappear? That like we had this year before. We went from Dabo on the Bills getting the head coaching job. Joe Brady's getting the head coaching job. Who the Vikings DC? I mean Vikings OC.
Clint
Shermer? No. Clint Kubiak.
It's Clint Kubiak.
Clint. Yeah.
I thought Scott Turner's gonna get a job, man. That's looking actually because Heineke's.
I still want you to explain that too.
Scott Turner. My thing was just
games, man. You'll see, man.
Yeah, my thing was look how trash Heineke is, and he somehow keep having them watch him put up like.
Scott Turner, I don't know if he'll get a job this offseason, but I think he will eventually.
Yeah, he got this season no, but he got who else was a candidate? D'Amico Ryans was a candidate for a head coaching job. There's a couple dudes like every coach that's going to get hired this upcoming season is nowhere near who the names were last year, bro. It's crazy. Exactly. Like all of them did like career suicide down there. What the fuck is that boy doing? Why? What is he doing? Like nobody's hiring you, bro.
Yeah.
Like he was Charger fans wanted him for Herbert, bro. They would have been screwed.
Yeah, they would have been over with, bro.
Go ahead, dude. Talk about Josh Allen.
So I don't know. I think it seems like a lot of the times y'all be putting stuff on me that I never said. It's like y'all put me. I swear to God, y'all put me in as like a surrogate for like people the crazy people you follow on your timeline. Like
we're like, nah, Jude said that.
Nah, I'm like, yo, I not once did I ever say Josh Allen was elite. I don't think he's elite. I mean, I have very tough criteria for who I think an elite quarterback is. Y'all know that.
Mm-hmm.
I bring up flaws in quarterbacks.
Who's your elite QBs?
My elite QBs:
Mm-hmm.
Brady, Rodgers, Mahomes. That's about it.
No Deshaun?
It's Watson.
I kind of put Deshaun. He's
redacted.
He's things right now. He's exempt. He's on the exempt list for.
I got you.
We won't discuss, but he's kind of off in his own thing. Everybody else, they got holes in their game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think with Mahomes, I've seen him do stuff in the short game where I knew this year he was pressing, and he's benefited. He's got like one of the best play callers in QB tutelage from Andy Reid. So it just shows improves. But everybody else, anybody else is like suspect to me.
Yeah.
For Josh Allen, my entire thing is, I'm just not. When people tell me he sucks, I'm like, how does he suck? Like, if you like look at the numbers, he's one of the most effective like quarterbacks in football. And every other week, I guess you could say, he does stuff that other quarterbacks in the league simply cannot do. So I'm not going to say he sucks, but I'm not going to sit there and talk about, like he's better than Lamar Jackson, or oh my God, he's like elite, or he's an MVP candidate. I'm not saying that. You never heard those words come out of my mouth ever. I just said you can't tell me Josh Allen sucks. Like I have to see him twice a year, twice a season, every single year. Like, come on, dog. Like that don't make no sense.
And my thing with Josh is, bro, and I always say that. I say he's good enough, man. I know he has the talent of all worlds, and he can do great things.
I think he's
But
done.
bro, if you don't have it between the ears, if you can't go out there when it matters and like just have your facilities, like we've seen him lose his facilities in multiple playoff games.
I think
And
he's
we're
finished
just
growing, bro.
you said what?
I think this is it. This is the final product of Josh Allen.
Oh, so you don't think he gets any
Very well
better?
could be. It very well could be. But the
It's
variance is nuts, man.
that's not fair though, because it's the personnel. It's the personnel around him too.
No,
But
I'm
it's
not
with
saying
him
it's that.
too.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
why
when I
not?
look at him, I'm not saying the personnel. I'm saying when I look at him, I don't think he's getting better than he is right now.
I would be curious to see
It can
how
improve.
he
Though.
would look if he had like an actual like decent offensive line and maybe like some like running game. Because that offensive line
Right.
ain't no good, man. That offensive
He
line is
he
also
has
like
no running game.
I would say they're like bottom 5 too.
That's why they're not gonna win. They can't run the ball, man.
They ran the ball yesterday. He threw 3 picks.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna be able to run them.
That's what I'm saying,
Right.
bro. And he was just not good, man. So that's why
But
I was like,
don't let him play in the center.
because he can't do it. He can't do it. Like, and if they're not
I don't
running
think
the
he
ball
can make
effectively, there's no
that too.
point.
I honestly, I
with
honestly
you.
don't know if that's the case. I think their personnel, the personnel that they have, is better suited for them playing like wide open and putting 3 receivers on the field, 4 receivers on the field, because that's like the strength of their offense.
But as a rookie, though,
what happened?
he had a line as a rookie. The niggas just faded off. But as a rookie,
they
he had
were,
a
they
line.
were all right. They were kind of punching above their weight, but they weren't all that good.
Well, no, but I'm saying though, like even as a rookie, they was like, nah, you shotgun.
But I can see like the play design. I think what they're trying to do is like spread things out and try to create easier completions in the short zones, and he can be hit or miss. The variance with him is just nuts. One game he can be playing like he looks like a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And the next game it's like, dog, what the hell is going on? Which
That's
is literally what happened.
Last
week against the Patriots, he was playing like a damn Hall of Famer. And then the next week he's throwing 3 picks versus the Atlanta Falcons, who are one of the worst.
Yeah, but look, that's why I know he's finished, bro. Matt Stafford was just like that. When dudes have variance like how you just said, like that high and low, that means that's what they are. They've reached their ceiling, because the ceiling is what you just saw and it was elite, and then the lows is fucking low. When a quarterback highs is like Mahomes on him, but his lows look like Zach against the Patriots week 2. That means they've reached their peak, bro.
That's a good point.
And
Vic was like that.
that.
McNabb was like that. A lot of them dudes, bro, when they hit, okay, we got 17 games. When they leave for 10, and then the 7 they look like dog shit, that's because they reached their ceiling, bro.
Yeah, and like Colin Cowherd had said before, like, give me a player's best year and throw it out. Give me his worst year and throw it out. And whatever you have is what you got. And this is what he's got. Like,
That's any position though. Like receivers.
That's what I'm saying. Like any player, you can do that.
Amari Cooper. Every year people like, man, how come Cooper some games? Because that's his ceiling. He's done.
Yeah,
that's why. Like
that's what he
when you reach your ceiling as being like who you are, it's damn near impossible to be good for a whole fucking season, bro. That's why Deshaun was so crazy to me, because he didn't suck like at all in any game last year. So it was like, yo, this nigga's still getting good football. Like, it's just some stuff you can see.
I remember last year I was like tweeting with some people, and then I was like, dog, Deshaun Watson is like top 5. And they were like, and they were talking like, what are you talking about? I'm like, dog, he's top 5. They're like, yo, oh my God, he's like losing. I'm like, no, this dude is top 5. No question.
Easily, bro.
Like,
easily.
5K, 33-7 ratio, 70%, no line, no weapons. But he like, that's what happens.
Anyway, to transition,
this is a family podcast. This is a family podcast.
To transition perfectly, I must have fell asleep at the wheel. We're gonna talk about another quarterback that potentially couldn't, or hasn't reached his potential, or maybe can't get better, or what I'm saying, just like what Rique was saying. Because I was rewatching the 2008 Florida Georgia game. I remember that game like it was yesterday. And I was only 11 years old, but I was watching that game with pain in my eyes as Tim Tebow's trash ass was running fucking option and Percy Harvin looked like Jesus on the football field. But what I was going to with that is I was watching Matt Stafford, and this is more for Jude because, you know, we were on the team just, you know, saying there's some issues with Matt and McVay and all that. But if you watch the highlights of that 2008 Georgia versus Florida game, and then you go and watch like some of the Matthew Stafford highlights from Detroit and from LA, it's the same shit, bro. It's hand the ball off, hand the ball off, hand the ball off until you can get the play action. And then he, you know, uses his big arm to do whatever. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But at the same thing they're doing, you know, in LA, they did with him at Georgia. They're not rolling him out. They're letting him just drop back constantly. And he's looking mediocre. So with this game that they have this week, bro, I think they're going to win, but I think they're going to be in hell again. Like, I think
they haven't beaten Shanahan since McVay got there, yo.
I know. That's what I'm saying. And I think they're going to do it, but I think they're going to be in hell to get there. Like, if Jimmy plays, I think that it could be maybe like a field goal win, bro. They just went to Baltimore and beat them by 1 point, and half the team is fucking.
Let me ask all y'all: is Stafford better than Carr?
Yes.
I think that's
like forget about the.
But it's not as big as a gap as people think.
No,
Yeah.
I agree with
that's the
you.
tier that he's in.
Okay, so we agree Stafford is with Carr, Kirk, and whoever, like Dak and them.
Stafford is the best of them. If you put Dak there, I might be inclined to go with Dak. But
Stafford, I'll say this: Stafford's maybe like a tier above them.
I don't think he deserved that though.
He's probably in like the same tier with like Josh Allen and like those type of guys. I would say probably Carr honestly probably deserves to be in that tier too. The thing with Carr, which was like the weirdest thing, was Carr actually has a strong arm. He actually really does. Like, he has dynamic ability. The thing with him is after he got hurt, he became like really like risk averse. Like, he was like a check down king, and he was just trying to get the
breaking
ball.
your back ain't no joke, man.
Yeah, he was just trying to get the ball out of his hands really fast. And then I don't know what happened this year, but a switch is flipped and he started pushing the ball a lot. So he just looked different. And I don't know. It's kind of Derek Carr is kind of like a hard thing. I think on maybe like a better team, he'd be better. But ultimately, like I think Stafford is a good quarterback. I think he's a very good quarterback. There is some like variance there. I don't think it's as bad as some people are making it out to be, or maybe compared to some of these other guys. But I think the 49ers are going to win that game, man. Like, I got the 49ers winning that. McVay doesn't beat Shanahan. And that run game that the 49ers have generally travels well and does pretty well versus that Rams defense.
Who playing QB for the Niners in that game?
They say Jimmy's going to try to play. They say Jimmy's going to try to play.
Jimmy's supposed to try to play, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If Shanahan started Jimmy, he's a bozo. And I've been saying it all year, but that's clear.
No, he's going to start him, Rick, because
I was saying it on our podcast a couple of weeks ago. Doug, Shanahan's shown proof of concept, Doug. He really has. Even though these guys aren't that good, he gets good production out of them.
And he's going to start. He
got one hand, Jude.
But he's going to start the same reason why Mac Jones is going to start, because Kyle knows he might be bad in some stretches, but he's going to be on time and on target.
I think I might be with Roddy on this one, but I think he'll start Jimmy if Jimmy is healthy, because Jimmy right now is a known quantity to Kyle Shanahan.
But they say
Trey Lance is not
going to be ready. Right? He tore his thumb up. He's not ready to play in no game. He got one hand. That's what I'm saying. Like, he got one hand, bro. But fuck, I don't care no plays. I don't care if he knows kill the best spots. He has one hand. There's no reason he should be even a talk about him starting this game, bro.
Anyway, but it's too. He a football player, man. You got to throw that. It's for the playoffs, man. Yeah.
But Trey Lance why can't Trey Lance win that game for them?
Well, that's to my point.
You want
to
Trey
me,
Lance
I don't
to go up against Aaron Donald and Von.
But like,
wait. Roddy just said that's my point. We in week 18, dog. I ain't seen nothing from Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey. All that defense, nothing. I ain't seen nothing.
They don't affect the game over the course of the game like that, but they closed down that Cardinals game, and then they closed down the game in Baltimore last week too. So I'm not saying they overthrow the game.
Fighting his teammates, man. You know.
Here's the thing though, because I'm kind of with Rique on this. Like, does Jimmy give you that much more of a gap to win the game than Lance?
With one hand? Fuck no.
Right.
No, there's nothing you can tell me. Like he's gonna be playing with a cast on this, not a cast literally on, but like bro, he can't play
with a brace or some shit. Yeah, of course.
And for instance, we just saw Taysom Hill against the Jets that one game. Also, I know he's bad, but he couldn't even pitch it right. Yeah. And his thumb was less worse than Jimmy's, bro. He can't you cannot play him in that game, dog. And that's a slap in the face to your whole team too. Especially Trey just hooped off a win and he balled out. If you bench him for Jimmy in one hand and y'all lose, good luck, nigga.
That's not going to go well with the locker room because it's like.
Also, last time Jimmy was on the field, we just saw you just lose to the Titans, bro. We just seen that. And then Trey came in and y'all won an explosive, fun game, blowout and everything. And then it's like, oh, sorry, Trey, Jimmy back, but his hand didn't work. But yeah, no, that's how you lose a fucking team, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Just lost with this dude to the Titans. We just lost to him. Trey came in and beat a team who just beat the Titans. Mm-hmm. And then you want me to tell Trey to go sit down because Jimmy knows what? More plays? Or he's a vet? He has one hand, bro.
Yeah.
If it was an ankle sprain or whatever, then I get you. But you're a quarterback. You cannot play QB without your hand, bro. You're throwing hand too. What are you talking about here? You're throwing hand.
Well, look, on the other side, right, with the Rams, like, are y'all like they didn't help their cause for y'all, right? After what
I'm done with him. I'm done with him. I'm done.
Are we selling stock?
I was on.
Y'all can have all the stock, Ram stock. I'm good. I don't want any.
Yeah, I never really had Ram stock. I had Dallas Cowboys stock. I sold that shit.
I sold mine too, Joe. I sold mine too.
I never bought one share of stock in Dallas or the fucking Rams.
Of course you did.
Broncos. That's when I sold mine. I got Packers stock, and that's it in the NFC.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have Ram stock left. I might have bought some of y'all extra shares that y'all just dumped.
Man.
Bro, I really think like
Ram stock is Bitcoin, man. She's going down every day, man.
And even in this matchup, you know, I think Josh Norman better fucking sleep tight all week, my nigga, because he gonna have his work cut out for him on Sunday, my boy. Oh my God, Odell is going to be in his face all day, and Cooper Kupp is going to be in, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I know they look terrible. I'm praying on their downfall. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm praying on their downfall just because I hate the Rams, but still, bro, they got so many dynamic players, bro, and I can't just be like, oh well, you know, this quarterback is ass and and I'm just like, bro, it's too many dynamic players.
Name 7 dynamic players for me on their team.
7's a lot. I would say Odell, obviously.
Name 5.
Odell's dynamic. Cooper's dynamic.
He's dynamic anymore.
Vaughn, who?
I want to say he's dynamic anymore. And more
Odell?
Yeah.
Odell good in the red zone only, man. Let's tell the truth.
All right.
Jalen.
So we just don't agree fundamentally because I mean obviously Aaron Donald we all have to agree with, but
Kupp, Aaron Donald, Stafford, Jalen Ramsey.
But y'all not about to tell me that Odell is just not going to matter. No, they ain't paying us, nigga. Take that shit out of here. They ain't paying us.
Right here.
Hold on. So me and Jude, the only ones with the Niners? I got the Niners.
No, I do too.
Everybody got the Niners.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Rod. I know what you're saying, but Stafford could easily throw 2 or 3 picks this game.
No, Rams have never beat them when McVay was there. I got the Niners too.
Yeah. Oh, you got the Niners too. All right, so it's me.
The Rams are gonna have to chuck it because I know they want to try to get Cooper Kupp some of them records. I think he needs like 130.
Yeah, he need 130. He not getting that shit.
He need 200.
Yeah, Niners backs against the wall.
For 1K, right?
29.
No, for the record, he needs like 130. Yeah.
For 2K?
No, just for the record in general. The record is 1964.
Just to beat Calvin Johnson. I think the record.
Oh, nah, I don't care about that. You need that 2K, man.
Yeah, if he gets 2K,
he would need like a $180.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A $180, that ain't happening.
Yeah, man. But let's go to the most important matchup.
Wait, Roddy, hold on.
Oh, okay,
I gotta hold on. Let me see. No, I keep cutting y'all niggas off. My fault. I'm trying to see if this game even mattered for the Rams. Like, if they lose, who they would even play, you know?
I think they would. It depends. Who the Cowboys got? They in Philly, right?
They on Philly on Saturday.
Yeah, they in Philly.
Okay,
on Saturday.
so
that's gonna be deep too.
As of right now,
yeah, well,
if the playoffs started today, the Rams would be playing
the Eagles.
7th seed, right?
Yeah, okay, Eagles. So if they was to lose, and they would be playing the Niners again. Oh, so this gonna really mean much, in my opinion.
Well, for the Niners, it does. If they lose, they're out.
Either way, they're
no
gonna
Niners.
be
Yeah, but I'm saying on the
run
Rams
game.
end.
Yeah. That's why I think the Niners gonna win. It's more they playing for more.
Yeah, I got Niners too.
But I don't think they want to play them. I mean, I know it's hard to beat a team 3 times,
right?
But
who you want to play? Trey Lance and the Niners or Hurts and Eagles?
Oh, I want to play Trey easily. I want to play the guy with less experience. That's a no-brainer.
The offs too.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
And look, and the one thing that the Eagles are doing well, which is not what you want to face when it's cold outside, is run the fucking ball.
Yeah, run the fucking ball.
They are the best rushers.
They run that motherfucker. Yes, they do.
They slow though.
They got slow. But on the other side though, they got Bosa.
Yeah, that is true. He gonna fuck shit up, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but like I would rather
and Debo and Kittle.
Yeah, but like I would rather game plan against one player than like a whole rushing offense. Like, you know.
Nah. Jude, right? Jude, fuck that. Play Harris and Smitty them. Don't play Kittle and Debo.
Nah.
It ain't nothing nice, man.
You don't want. I'm with.
TE1, dog.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Don't let anybody tell you different. TE1, George Kittle.
Oh yeah, he is.
What's the next game, Rob?
Oh well, real quick. I mean, I know it's not as. It is an important game. I'm not going to downplay it. It's my damn squad, man. I'm going to be live in the Maybach. I'm going to be talking shit to Falcons fans like I do every single year, okay? Look, every year, not every year that they beat us in New Orleans, we come back and we whoop their ass in Atlanta. Nobody wants to say anything. It's fine. It's cool. It's all right. We understand. You know, nobody cares. We're supposed to beat the Falcons. But to be honest with y'all, bro, don't be shocked if the Saints are in hell during this game, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Why?
Like,
man, I'm never in shock if y'all in hell.
Hold on, look, I'm gonna explain to you why. We cannot run the fucking ball at all. At all. I don't know if y'all watched that Panthers game at all. We cannot run the ball. Like, it's not. Is
Kamara O-line merchant?
Man, look, man, get that shit out of here. We got fucking 4th stringers on the damn line right now.
Damn, David, what's the bad news, man?
Yeah,
I'm looking up stats.
Man, but yeah, he's trying to slander Marshawn. I already know what agenda he's on. But it's fine. It's fine.
You clearly got your sense. As the season just been progressing and coming to an end, I just from afar, I respect y'all team. Y'all been through a lot this year, man.
I don't.
The most. The most. And, say the most, Mark.
And now I'm saying people forget y'all weren't even in Louisiana to start the year. You know what I'm saying? Because that big shit happened, and then Jameis went down. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they won that game against Green Bay, man. What, man?
Nah, man. Nah, it's the fact that niggas was at practice not knowing if they had roofs on their houses.
They was still dealing with adversity, David. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
so
these niggas didn't know if they had roofs on their houses.
Yeah,
like, we ain't talking about I'm mad at the coach or like my baby mama pissed me off. Like, I don't know if I got a place to go home to when I go back to the crib. So that's hard.
And that's hard to play a game against a good quality team. That's just crazy to me.
That's what I'm saying. So I really think. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just to end the season 9-8 is fucking remarkable to me. That's why Sean Payton should be in the coach of the year. He's obviously not going to win it, but he should be a name to be brought up.
He's been coach of the year 3 years, but it's fine.
Yeah. On the other hand, it's going to be the worst.
Are bugging.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
been coach of the year for the
you got
last 3
3 coach of the
years,
years?
man. It's fine, bro. It's fine. It's cool.
Oh, you
Yeah,
think he should have?
No, he should have been coach of the year for the past 2
Y'all
years.
have very
Ooh,
active
tomatoes.
imaginations. I appreciate that. You're in
Man,
touch with your inner child.
Jude,
Bravo.
he went undefeated with 2 different backups. He was carrying an old ass man to the second round of the playoffs. Like, I don't know what more he has to do, but it's fine. We don't got to talk about it. But who y'all got in the matchup so we can get through this game? Because it's not as
I got the
important.
Saints.
Saints.
Same.
Falcons.
Saints,
Hey, I told y'all fans, bro, y'all the playoff team niggas. Oh, we are running. No.
Yeah, everybody's like, bro, they're tanking. I'm like, bro, Alvin Kamara would not have seen field.
What needs to happen for y'all to make the playoffs?
They need a win tomorrow. Niners lost.
That's it.
I mean, Sunday.
Quickly before we go to the effort game, Matt Ryan, this is last year in Atlanta.
Nope.
No,
He'll be back.
He's coming back.
Or just Smith last year though. Or just Smith get fired. That's my hot take.
Yeah.
Wait,
I can see a team out there.
He not getting fired, bro.
Or just Smith one and done, bro. They hate that nigga.
I don't think he getting fired. I think he gets another
That
year
team
just
is
because
fucking
of the
bad.
Ridley shit.
It's terrible.
Like,
Right.
if they would have had Ridley,
he's not a sexy candidate for that job anyway. Like Atlanta Falcons, they can get somebody better than after Smith.
But that team is so bad constructed. Like no running back.
I know.
Said the Ridley shit.
How many games I won right now? That won 7, though.
7.
Yeah, they won 7, I think.
Yeah, fire him, bro.
7-9. Yeah.
That team sucks. They still won 7. You can get somebody else.
I don't think Matt Ryan gonna want to deal with that though.
Kyle Pitts got 1 touchdown, homie. He went 4th overall, man. What we doing?
I got 1K though. Got 1K.
No. I'm not slandering Pitts. I'm slandering Arthur Smith for that. You can't give me nothing up for nigga 1 touchdown.
No, they offense money for him. Actually.
Yeah, they offense look good, bro.
Doug, if you look at the amount of I think him and Mark Andrews, I think they have the same amount of catches, but Kyle Pitts has a ton more targets. The efficiency rate to him isn't actually that good. They're forcing the ball to him a lot.
He a receiver, not tight end.
Regardless, the completion percentage between him and Ryan it's not actually that good.
No, I know that, but you gotta look at it like this. Ryan look at it nigga, I play with Julio, Calvin, them. I'm gonna get you the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But after come with, you gotta learn when to sit down in zones and oh wait, what is Calvin really gonna play for him next year?
No, because he doesn't. Sure. He wants his contract, but he doesn't want to play for a shit team, bro.
He's old as fuck.
And this is the thing. If he would have played this year, bro, I think
27, bro.
I think they would have been in the same position as the Niners.
That's old for him. He not top 5 receiver.
He didn't play at all this year.
No, I'm not talking about injuries. I'm saying if he think as a 27-year who didn't play this year, who never been top 5, he finna get a big ass bag. He's smoking rocks, bro.
I don't. No. I'm not saying he's gonna get a big ass bag, but he's gonna get paid somewhere. There's gonna be a team
He's not a free agent though. That's what I'm getting at. Who finna trade for a 27-year-old?
Trade?
Okay, my fault. Hold on. I just said that wrong. Who's going to give up actual stuff for him?
That's what I'm saying. When you guys said trade, I don't see teams giving up.
He's not a free agent.
Yeah.
So it's what you finna get? Can he get the Diggs package?
No.
He's not that good. He's not.
What was Diggs? A second?
He's good, but he's not getting that. Not coming off this year.
What was Diggs? Diggs was a second and a 5th, no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's not getting that.
He's not getting that.
Yeah, no, he's not.
That's good.
Not. What's the next game, bro?
Well, I was about to say, but that's basically all the games that we wanted to cover, but I wanted to know. So again, we got to do it. Are there any new coming frauds that have been revealed in the AFC? Rique said he off on the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl and everything.
Yeah, I'm good. They frauds, bro.
What about the NFC?
Newcoming frauds for me? Nah, there's not newcoming. I think it's still the same for me. I think it's still the Bills because I just think the lack of a run game, that's just gonna hurt them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's the same for me.
I agree. Yep,
Yeah,
same.
because right now they're going. They're hosting New England, but I mean, that ain't fun, nigga. That
Absolutely.
ain't fun at all. Like, I wouldn't want to do that. So I still feel like
Wait, that game mattered too. Hold on, that game mattered. Dolphins out. They can play spoil.
Yeah, Dolphins got eliminated last week.
Oh yeah.
They can make sure New England play, because right now New England will play Buffalo. If New England was to lose, they play the Bengals first round.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Dolphins could beat them.
I want the playoff seeding to stay the way it is right now so bad because
you want Bills first round?
I need the Chargers to win because I want the Chargers to go to the Chiefs and beat them.
Wow, that'd be right.
Doug, you want to know how happy I would be to dance on Nick Wright and Chuck's graves, bruh? Oh,
them niggas get mad when the Chiefs lose, man. You know,
Doug,
Chiefs fans.
Doug. When I tell you I got the memes ready for if that happens, Doug, I got them ready. Oh.
Hey, how come this whole year Mahomes either shitty or he get outplayed by another QB? What's going on with that? Every game, look it up.
I mean, it's a lot of film on that dude
Except for
too,
the Raiders.
man. It's a lot of film on him, man. The Chiefs been playing a lot of football these past 3 years.
You know what's funny, right? When Chiefs fans, when they get in the corner, it's easy to be like, so you do admit Kelsey not to go, huh? And you do admit, you know what I'm saying? Like when they start bringing excuses, it's like, oh, I thought you had to go tight end and Andy Reid was the go and all that stuff.
Yeah. Hey, but before we get the hell up out of here, man, because we running a little long on time. Give me a hot take, man. Somebody give me a hot take. I need a hot take to go out the door with, man. One of y'all give me something. Like whoever start, I don't care. Somebody give me a hot take.
Bucks and Chiefs both losing first round.
Ooh. Sheesh.
That's my hot take.
Okay, Bucks and Chiefs
It's
both
not
losing
really
first
like
round.
a hot take, but Burrow Herbert is about to be the Brady Manning of like this next era, bro.
I can't go that far.
Okay.
I can't because they're not gonna pass that Mahomes no time soon, in my opinion.
No, he's talking about like the matchups.
No, I know, but I'm saying they can't become Peyton and Manning if they not. But
you know how they had the Brady Manning Bowl every year? I think that's going to be Herbert and Burrow because of the parallels because they were in the same draft.
You know what's funny, Jude? Remember how he was saying how the league wanted certain QBs to fall where? Next season, 2023 and 4 got Jets-Jags games because of that whole. They want that Trevor Zach thing to be a thing. If you tour, how do you feel right now seeing Burrow and Herbert be gods and you just like your team doesn't even want you? Hurts been you now. Like how's it?
It's
different.
Man.
Hot take: Colts get to the AFC Championship.
Ooh,
Why that?
I'm gonna say no. Wentz is a bitch.
Yeah, he's listen, man. When I bring it up, right, it's like, oh, Wentz is gonna be this, Wentz is gonna be that. Like we haven't seen much of bad Wentz this year, you know. So it's like it's one of those things. I said much. We haven't seen much of it. He's been Bozo. Man, he's got the Bozo gene, man. He was born with it. But like, we haven't seen much of it, man. And it's like, and yeah, the playoffs is a completely different season. It may very well come out. But
one thing this is a new segment I'm gonna do right here. This called QB musical chairs. All right, Teflon Sports Edition. Right, all right, y'all. You ready, Jude? I'm gonna name a team. Don't do like the draft stuff. Tell me who that QB next year is. All right. All right. Jets.
Zach.
Pats.
Mac Jones.
Dolphins.
Tua.
Deshaun Watson.
Sean Watson.
Tua.
And then we know Josh. All right. Steelers.
Either.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's
It's not gonna be a Ricky though. Tomlin not doing that.
Yeah,
that's dead. It's not gonna be a kid.
It's gonna be Haskins or Pickett, but I think it's gonna be Pickett, man.
I was gonna say Pickett. He's a Pennsylvania guy.
I think Tomlin gonna draft a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Haskins.
I think Corral's gonna come off of the board first, but he's gonna go to Washington.
Y'all got questions? Well, we get that later. Bengals, Ravens, Browns. Will they QB next year?
Kirk Cousins.
It's got to be Baker. They already picked up his 5th-year option.
Yeah, Baker.
It's gonna be Baker.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they already did.
It'll be
Okay,
a
yeah,
fucking
I'm
nightmare if
going
Kirk
Baker.
Cousins goes there. By the way, Kirk Cousins going to Cleveland would change nothing.
Hey,
at all.
I'll throw something. I'll give Derek Carr. I think he's in Cleveland.
I like
If
that.
he loses this game,
Box idea.
If they don't make the playoffs, he goes to Cleveland.
Mm.
I could see him being successful, but
kill it.
Kirk
So,
Cousins doesn't. Shit.
Nah, it's gonna be Carr. That's my pick.
Minnesota.
I think it's still gonna be Kirk.
They're gonna have that backup, bro. They're gonna be shitty next year. Kirk is
Her contract up, no?
Yeah. This is his last year.
I don't.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
up.
the last year where like
got a
he would really hamstring the cap, but after that they can move on. So I think he
Yeah.
has another year at least.
Yeah, I think he has another year. Yeah.
Houston.
I'm gonna go Davis Mills.
I'm gonna go Davis Mills too.
Tua.
Bro. I don't got no fucking choice.
My man said Tua.
I could see that too, though.
Got them swapping.
Oh yeah, because of the
bad.
Deshaun. Yeah, so it makes
That
sense.
makes sense actually.
Yeah, y'all.
I'm gonna keep it G. I think if that trade go down, I'm like, man, keep that nigga. Let me get. I'll take fucking.
The trade was about to happen. The trade was about to
But,
happen.
but they were saying Tua was gonna be going to Washington, 3-team joint. There's no way Houston gonna look at Davis Mills and say, "Hey man, scoot over for Tua."
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, hell no.
I'm with
Okay, Packers.
Jordan Love.
Rodgers.
Hey, Rod.
I think it's Rodgers too. A lot of people still think he's gonna leave. I don't feel that way.
I don't think he's leaving anymore.
Yeah.
That's all teams with them. Giants.
Daniel Jones.
Jones. Now they said Judge and Jones are gonna be back next.
They say that, but they still can.
Hey, what about
Washington? But I get into it.
Corral, bro.
I think both.
both?
Like honestly, I don't think Tua should take much to get. You think it take much to get? Or you think Tua can get you a third? I mean, more than a third?
Yeah, he probably gets you a third or a second, to be honest.
Yeah, you can't get a first for him.
Sam Darnold went for a second.
Sam have way more potential than Tua did, though.
No.
Yes, he did. And Sam 6'4". Tua 5'11" with a broken hip.
Yeah,
Hey.
I say like a third.
You know what I'm saying?
That is the thing.
Yeah.
But no,
I think he can go
I think Washington.
second or
I think
third.
Washington drafts Matt Corral.
I think they do too. I think they're gonna take Matt and then get a vet though, make him battle.
Hey, what about Seattle?
Oh, that's a good
They
question.
can't draft. They gonna have to wait to the second round. We got that pick.
Maybe hold on. How about this one? Tyrod Taylor's their starting quarterback next year.
Can't even stay. Can't even stay on the field, man.
Is he betting Gino?
Yeah,
slightly.
I think they're going.
I'm with Rob.
If Russ leave, they're gonna do a fire sale and then tank with Gino because they get their picks back.
I think they're going.
And then look, next year, hey, bro, next year is the CJ Stroud draft, bro. They could be lit.
True. Yeah, CJ Stroud, Bryce. Wait, is Bryce coming out that year too?
Yeah,
I think
both of them.
They got him. Yeah.
Oh, the next year's quarterback draft is going to be good. Those are the two that we know are going to be good.
Dave, you might have to just wait one more year, bro. Don't get Corral, bro. Just wait one more.
I don't want Corral.
Yeah, if you're going to take the risk on, if you're going to go to tour route, I would just wait too. Like if that's the way you're going to go.
One thing before we leave too. What do we think about Caleb? What's he doing?
Caleb?
Yep, Caleb Williams.
I got either Clemson or LSU. That's it for me.
Either USC or USC or LSU.
I think if he goes to the USC route, he's a fucking clown.
Like, I feel like he's good. I feel like in his head right now he wants to go to USC, but I have this feeling like Brian Kelly's gonna swoop in and grab him, bro.
If I'm LSU, Clemson, all of them coaches, I'm gonna FaceTime him, show him Burrow and them late, and then hang up the phone, dog. That's it.
He'll be like,
don't know.
I'm gonna throw a wild one out there. I'm gonna
I think Lincoln Riley thinks he got him like locked up, ready to go.
Too.
But Brian Kelly's about to pull that theft, bro.
I do too.
Once Joe Burrow won the ring with us as a transfer, LSU should have been the gold pot for transfers, dog. Like if any dude with a brain should have been like, it's crazy because not to revise history, but when Joe Burrow came over from Ohio State, I didn't know who he was, but I'm like, why don't more QBs transfer over here? We don't have one. Like you at a 5-star school who sucks. We need a QB, man. Come over here. Easy. You get the job easily, bro. You win it in a week. And we saw what happened. Like Caleb Williams Smart, go to LSU, bro.
Yep.
You going first round regardless, nigga. Like go to LSU. Go try to get chip.
I agree.
We covered everything.
Yeah, man, for sure. That is gonna do it for us tonight. But look,
5 hours.
I know that's what I'm saying. We gave the people some content for today. So Jude, starting off with you, tell the people where they can find you at, man.
So you can find me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Supreme, SUPEPRIME. I'm always in the spaces with these knuckleheads, telling them what time it is.
Lamar Jackson.
Going at it with Nitro, giving Rod some cooking advice because he thinks he can hang with the kid. Telling David to knock it off.
Hey man, look.
Telling Reek to respect his elders.
Reek still gotta learn that, That's true. That's true.
All y'all niggas just old ass men. I forgot. Y'all niggas washed.
Hey, I was about to show the people what happened in Madden today, but I'll let that slide.
Man. Give them your socials and tell them to find it there.
How's it gonna be me?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good. So my Twitter DAB2136. And yeah, I mean, fuck it. You can follow my Twitch, KingDavid_21. You know, y'all can see everything I did to Reek. It'll be on there.
That is great content for sure.
Before we leave, though, another question. Who the coach is getting fired, bro?
Oh, I got him right here.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me go first because I did have this listed. I got Zimmer.
Yeah.
I got Rule on the hot seat. I'm gonna just stand on 10 toes with this one, Nagy. I said that at the beginning of the year.
You did. Hey man, hold on.
That was funny.
I gotta give you a hand.
Can I get my round of Rod? You didn't meet me, Jude. I just met you. I predicted that Nagy was a bojo.
Hold on, Mark. Jude, in the summer, Roddy too. In the summer, bro. This when we first met Mark. He used to tell us every day, man, Nagy a clown. He'll get fired. We used to be like, bro, he won 10 guns to Trubisky. He's not a fraud. Wrong. Nigga's a clown.
You got us, man. You won, Mark.
I appreciate that.
Won.
You def did call that. That's true. You def called that.
Bangio, Pete, and Zimmer on the hot seat.
I'd fire Bangio, bro. What's the point?
Yeah, I think fine.
Yeah. I think he's gone because my prediction, I got Rodgers going to the Broncos, and obviously Rodgers going to want his own guy on there. So yeah.
Hey, you know what? Coach should get the excuse when it comes to like, hey, bro, why fire me? You have a quarterback, man. All these fucking TV, bro. Yeah. Hey, is Flores on the hot seat?
Yes.
No.
Hell yes. Hell
no,
bro.
Did
you not see? Hold on.
No, I want to hear this.
Did y'all? Gesicki had an interview. I think it was today, and they said, "Bro, did y'all have a game plan for the rain?" He was like, "No," and that's it. Like there was no rain game plan. He was sabotaging Tua earlier on in the season. He started off the season with one win and a string of losses for the second time in a row.
Absolutely.
So like he has to be on the hot seat, bro. He's had terrible decision making. The coaching has been terrible.
Bad.
Yes, like bro.
Yes,
historic.
He is out of there. He is out of there. So
that's a fair point. Season, but for me, I think the guys who are going to get fired, Matt Rule, obviously. Zimmer, Nagy, Vic Fangio. I think he's out.
So you got what I got.
I'm honestly thinking. I think Pete Carroll might be out.
Yeah, that's my 5 right there.
Done.
Resigned though.
Yeah, they'll let him go out like that. Yeah.
I think if you what you said, Rique.
Wait. should he get fired though? But they went 12-4 last year. The rest broke his
If they
hand.
have the fire sale, yes, he should resign.
Bro,
I don't think
that
he
roster's
doesn't want to
not
be in a
good
place
enough,
where
man.
have to rebuild again. Like,
Yeah, that's true
No,
too.
Mark, but should he get fired though? Like they went 12-4 and then Russ hand, bro.
Nah, just out of respect thing, I'm with y'all. Like, I think it's a mutual part ways. That's
Yeah,
the
I
right
think
way to
so.
go. You know what I'm saying?
Too, I honestly
Russ not
think
gonna
Mike,
be
I
there,
think
but-
Mike McCarthy might get fired too. If the Cowboys go 1-10 in the playoffs, I
yes, I'm
think
with
Mike
that.
McCarthy gets
I'm
fired.
with
You
that.
think
I
Dak
Mike
has a
McCarthy's
say
on
in
the hot
that
seat.
though?
What, man? They don't give a fuck about what
Nah,
Dak says.
no
He's
thanks.
a franchise quarterback. What you mean?
Nah,
Yeah,
no. I think
I promise you, they don't care what.
look. I think they know Dak they franchise do. I don't think Jerry Jones looks at Dak like.
Yeah, like
Oh, he matters.
like a fucking Brady or some shit. Yeah, he don't.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, he don't move the
I
needle.
think they value Tony Romo way more. Even Des Bryant way more. I don't think Dak got that much weight.
I agree.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
man.
Well, Reek, tell them where they can find you, man.
Man, maybe. Nah, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna say that. You can find me on Teflon Rique, Teflon Sports. You can find me. I'm the manager for Elite Media.
Wow.
You can find me. You can find me. I'm also the CEO of the Daily Bread, Daily Bread Media. Join my club called the Diamond Club. That's mine, all mine. Where you can find me at? You can find me sometimes walking around Massachusetts, in Jude neighborhood, get a fresh bagel. You can find me at Roddy Hill, get some lemon pepper wings. You can find me at David Crib getting some mumbo sauce. You can find me at Mark Crib at the local fair getting funnel cake, man. So I'm everywhere, bro. That's it.
Mark, tell them where they can find you, bro. I don't know if you that good.
Oh yeah, man. Snipe 614. Yeah, no.
Y'all already know the deal. And then you can follow me, Roddy404. We're gonna post this on the Player Ball podcast feed as well, so go get that on YouTube. But other than that, man, week 18 is coming. We might have something special for y'all, so stay tuned to all our social media feeds. That's why we give them out. And until then, man, we'll catch y'all next week, man. Peace.
Peace.